Hello everyone and welcome to this review. This is probably my third time recording this, so I'm just going to go with it this time. And first off, if you're watching this video and you've not seen my WrestleMania for the Nintendo review, stop this, go back and watch it, and then come back here. I got this software that lets me record me playing games from my consoles, and I messed around with it, and I know it's short and it's not even actually a review, it's just me playing the game, but I don't think anybody could play that game more than 3 or 4 minutes. And I'm not bashing on it, I'm just saying that it was not that great. But just after this, to start this video off, there was this guy on eBay who had Nexus shirts, and there was a lot of them for $20 and $9 shipping. And I'd watched the listing twice because I don't know what I'd do with 3 Nexus shirts, especially the size above mine. But I wanted one because a little bit of baggy can never kill nobody. Oh, but I'd asked him about it. I was like, "Will you take 10 for it?" And he was like, "Yeah." But then it took me like 2 weeks to ever get a reply from him after I gave him my email address and stuff. And I've been after these shirts since August, I think 16th or 17th. I think it was the 1-year anniversary for me and my girlfriend. I love you, by the way, Kayla. That I actually saw these shirts. I know it was sometime during there because I remember it. But anyway, and finally he replied and he said that he sold 2 already. And I was like, okay. But then, because I asked him, if he would sell 2 for 15, because I was going to give one of my friends one and we was going to wear them because we had matching Nexus shirts in high school. Actually, we had all the top rope shirts, like 4 or 5 of us did. They liked wrestling. We wore them and we walked around the school, and like everybody had something different in the Nexus. Like I had the Nexus bolt bands and I had the Nexus backpack, and my friend had the Nexus cuff bracelet, and the bag I got him one because it was whenever WWE shop was having a clearance, but Nexus was still like big, but they had a clearance on all their stuff, and I was like, yeah, I want that stuff. And they had the We Are One shirt too, but I did not get to get it. And I've been wanting the Nexus shirts because there's only like 2 or 3 of them, like with Barrett, and then there has the CM Punk Uprising Nexus t-shirt, which I will get soon because I didn't think much of it at the time, but then I go back and look at that shirt, Nexus, Punk combined in one shirt, awesomeness. But anyway, that guy, he asked me for my address and stuff, and I gave it to him, and he said that he was going to give me a shirt for free. But in the message, he said, I hope it gets there soon. And as soon as I saw that, I've won auctions before with t-shirts, and people say that, and it never arrives because they never send it. They just wait a few days and then give you a refund because the shirt didn't, go up as high as they was wanting. But then today I went to the mailbox, and lo and behold, I unraveled this baby. Authentic tag, and now you got the sidearm band thing, and then the authentic tag on here. And I noticed that it was small. It seemed like it was the letters, the N was smaller than the Nexus shirts, but then I went back and looked, and like before like SummerSlam, all of them had the little N shirts, and then like after SummerSlam they had the big N shirts with the "You're either Nexus or you're against us" on the back, which that doesn't bother me. I'd rather have the first one in a way, because you actually thought that they were not part of WWE. But this isn't a review. That was just starting off. And anyway, this past weekend, me and my girlfriend we went out, and I wanted to go toy shopping, just a little bit, just to like the discount stores to see what funny toys you can find and stuff. Cause I love those like dollar store lucha libres that you can get like 2 or 3 for $1. because I always like trying to find out who they're ripping off and stuff, you know. But we went to Rose's after the first place, and we was walking through, and you know, I saw the rip off Lucha Libres, and we went into the corner, the last like section of the toy aisle, and found this. There's a TNA Kurt Angle Genesis Series 1 figure, and these are made just like the Havoc Unleashed. I don't know if everybody knows what those are or anything, but they were like the dollar store WWE toys, and they had a ring and stuff, and they were horribly painted. These are actually a lot better painted than the WWE Havoc Unleashed, and they actually have like their names on their trunks and stuff, and there's AJ Styles. And you know, after that I left because there were, I didn't want to buy many more because the only other person that had left was Jeff Jarrett, and they had like 2 or 3, and I was like, I'm pretty sure these will be here by the next time that I ever come back here. But then we went and watched a movie, and it was almost time for me to take her home. I think we had like 30 or 40 minutes, and so I wanted to get those because I was wanting some tea too, and so we went back to Rose's to get an Arizona tea, and I was thinking about it, you know, and I couldn't pass it up, so I got Jeff Jarrett, and these were only $2 too. But then as we were leaving, you know, we went through the toys one more time, just playing around and stuff, and we found this JBL Havoc Unleashed, but I didn't really want it because once you see these and compare them to the Havoc Unleashed still look a lot cheaper, even though they're made from the same parts. But there was a whole rack of them, and you know, they had the Kurt Angle, AJ Styles, and Jeff Jarrett, but then in the very back they had a Samoa Joe, and I thought it was cool. Comes with his tattoos on his head, but his head is like so much bigger than the rest of him, like so much bigger than his body. It's like very odd looking, and you know, I found those, and I think I got a discount because like whenever I all totaled up, they were only like $6 somehow. I don't know if they forgot to ring one of them up or whatever, but before we had our journey, we was driving, and my girlfriend got me this, and it was a little Ms. Lighter, like my big Ms. Lighter, and I loved it, and I asked her where she got it, and we went to a gas station, and they had this huge rack of them. Like, it was like 4 or 5 different lighters. They had the Legend set, the Superstar Series 1 set, and Series 2 set, and then they had these other kinds of lighters that I didn't even know that they made. But you know, I was expecting them to be pretty high, but then so I only got one, and it was Orton, because I'd wanted an Orton lighter, and the dollar store ones are like $4.50, and they're huge, and I like those little ones a lot better. So I got it, and it was only like $1, so I wish I would have got more, but I plan on going back with her and getting some more, and that's all I got to talk about. So please thumbs up, thumbs down, like, comment, subscribe. You should really subscribe, because I'm going to be doing more wrestling reviews and wrestling related reviews. But that's all I got today. Thank you, and have a good day.